Some really neat people. When I was teaching these folks here, 28 to 30 some years ago, I was really blessed to have such young people that came into the group that had a wonderful attitude, and they were just a lot of fun. Great parent and parental support. Boy, you couldn't ask for anything more. And it perpetuated itself for years and years and years. As Frank was saying, unfortunately, we don't see a whole lot of that anymore. It will come back, it will come back. But for right now, things are kind of on an austere basis. These kids were kids. These young people, these adults, we're going through some of the years that we call in public education the golden years, which was times when we could do just about anything we wanted to do. We could go where we wanted to. We had plenty of money. And it was fun years. It really was, and I'm glad I was a part of that. And these people brought that to my attention this last couple of days. I mean, what great memories I have, and just watching them interact with one another is great. So we're going to do our last tune, and our last tune features Todd Hymas, one of our members, obviously, but he's also performing a lot in this area, and just a joy to have him with us. And the tune is called God Bless America.
God bless America, land that I love. Stand beside her and guide her through the night with the light from above, from the mountains to the prairies, to the oceans, wide with America, my home, sweet home. God bless America. It's the land, the land that I love. Stand beside her and guide her through the night with the light from above, from the mountain to the prairies, to the ocean.
do, I'm going to have Todd come down here, and we're just going to take a couple minutes and walk down memory lane.
Memory lane. Well, I just wanted to talk about what an impact Mr. Krantz has had on all of our lives, not just musically, but he was that teacher that we all know of, that you just look up to and respect. And looking back at it, it was interesting last night when we were working. I realized, he's treating us the same way today at 50 years old. And that's a good thing, I'm saying. But, he gave us kids the respect. And I think that was what it came down to, is the respect. And in turn, the respect that we have for this man is just incredible. Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah.
Just one thing I want to say about Mr. Krantz. I still have a hard time calling him Ken. We're from a lot of different classes, and we may not know each other, but every one of us has had the experience of being in his room. And when you're in his room, you can't wait for him to show up and get started. That's unlike anything else. We all have that in common, and all the other people that aren't here. That's all I really want to say there. It's unique. It's something special. Thanks to him.
All right.
If there's anybody else who wants to come up and share, we have like a couple minutes to do this. I wanted to just say how far-reaching the impact that Ken has had on all of us, and I know for myself, not only for me, but inspiring me and instilling in me the love of jazz and of good music in general, but my children. My children grew up listening to Manhattan Transfer in the car, doing hand signals and stuff on road trips. And they learned all different types of jazz music. Dizzy Gillespie, learned about Mel Torme and Ella Fitzgerald, where if I wouldn't have been in this class, I probably never would have gone there. And now I have a son who's an opera singer, another one who's in music, and it's amazing how far-reaching the effects that one man can have. And I just wanted to say thank you. And also, I'm sorry for sneaking out of the senior trip in Victoria. I never saw Ken's face so red ever, and I totally apologize for that. It was worth it, though.
I just add something real quick. My father was a school teacher, a PE teacher in the Shoreline District for his whole career, and passed away far too young of cancer. But after he died, there were some letters that came into the family from former students that, they were in the 40s, and I remember your dad when I was 12, and he was my track coach, and he forever gave me, a new sense of confidence, and da-da-da. And as I was reading these, I was thinking about my own teachers, and that was really when I thought, I have got to find Ken Krantz, and just the legacy that Barb was talking about. My son, he's a jazz instrumentalist. He plays in the jazz band in his high school, but it really is an ongoing legacy, and I think people like you and like Frank and people in education, especially music education, which has been so savage with budget cuts and so many hardships in the last couple of decades. Boy, I tell you, it just keeps paying it forward thanks to the dedication and the gifts and the devotion of people like you. And, this is your legacy. Thank you.
That's it, folks. Thank you.